Hello all and welcome back to Tim in Japan, Osaka edition. To start off the day, we head down this vintage Shotengai on our way to grab a classic Osaka specialty. Welcome to Okonomiyaki Chitose. Operating for over 60 continuous years, this humble shop has garnered a fair bit of international attention, and for good reason. A true gem, serving up authentic Osaka-style okonomiyaki and unbeatable yakisoba. It is popular and seating is limited, so be prepared for a bit of a wait. Inside is a real locals vibe. No frills, simple decor, and yet somehow comforting. It's clear this is the kind of place where taste is the number one priority. On your table is a personal griddle, keeping your food fresh and piping hot. Interestingly, this shop adds a few bits of pineapple to their okonomiyaki. It's very subtle, adding a little bit of sweetness and complexity. Crispy, saucy, melty, umami, everything you could ask for, and more. But this is hands down the best okonomiyaki I've had in my life, and it's not even close. Oh, and the yakisoba, just as good. I would highly recommend this place. After lunch, we took some time to peruse the nearby local shops. A real vintage, homegrown atmosphere. Osaka, in general, emits this air of nostalgia, a less polished and more laid-back atmosphere compared to Tokyo. We stumbled upon this delightful elderly couple selling traditional Japanese clothing at a ridiculous bargain, so we picked up a few pieces. Quick snack break and train ride later, we arrive at our next destination, Osaka Castle Park. On the way to visit, you guessed it, Osaka Castle. Ta-da! The grounds are beautifully designed and maintained, a perfectly lovely spot to spend an afternoon chilling. Would be a great place to have a bento picnic, much like the area locals seem to be fond of. There's also a Park Lawson located nearby for your convenience. The walk up to the castle itself is completely paved with a very mild incline. There are plenty of sights to take in along the way, like the surrounding moat, or the stunning architecture of the castle walls, as well as the beautiful azaleas lining the entire walkway. It really is a fantastic way to spend an afternoon. Historical, iconic, interesting, and very budget-friendly. Just outside the main castle plaza are a few little shops and souvenir stands situated right next to Hokoku Shrine. The shrine itself is wonderfully preserved and quite busy with tourists and locals alike. Grabbing an omikuji is an absolute must when you visit these iconic temples. We just so happened to serendipitously stumble upon a traditional Japanese wedding taking place right then and there. What luck! And it was truly a special sight. So many people dressed in traditional kimono, even the priests and shrine maidens, all celebrating this happy occasion. We felt really lucky to have stumbled upon it. Guess that omikuji was working after all. And walking just across the road, the main event, Osaka Castle. In this bustling little park area, people are everywhere, taking in the sights, snapping selfies. There's even a restaurant and some live entertainment, as well as a beautiful garden.
Yeah, with the clouds. It's a real Ghibli picture if I've ever seen.
Walking just past the castle, you can reach this little outcropping, overlooking the surrounding moat as well as the Osaka skyline. And of course, Osaka Castle itself. Having worked up an appetite, it was now time to head out for a little dinner. And when in Osaka, what else but Kushikatsu? Kushikatsu Yamachan is a real hole-in-the-wall kind of place. The owner and chef, Yamachan, is a little bit awkward, but man, is he slinging some real-deal Kushikatsu. The walls are lined with a limitless selection of different skewers and alcohol. There's this real distinct Showa-era retro vibe going on, and I'm here for it. All of the skewers are fried fresh to order, so it may take a little time to get your food, but your patience will be rewarded. Every single thing we ordered was fantastic. Another spot that has easily earned my recommendation. And after dinner, another walk, but this time to the popping downtown district of Dotonbori. This place is a tourist magnet, but that doesn't mean you should skip it. This is where the streets are lined with an endless display of restaurants, food stalls, dessert shops, souvenir stands, and more. Home to all of the famous gigantic sculptures used to lure in unsuspecting visitors. The energy is buzzing and electric, yet it still retains that distinct Osaka feel, markedly different than crawling, say, downtown Shinjuku or Shibuya. Matching the theme of the day, it has this nostalgic, retro feeling. Just an awesome place to walk around and take in all the sights and sounds of Osaka nightlife. And one final stop for a little dessert, Lord Stow's Bakery. It may sound like I'm exaggerating at this point, but these were honestly the best egg tarts I've had in my life. And that's saying something. You gotta stop by here and at least try one. You won't regret it. Finishing things out for the night, we had to drop in on the iconic Dotonbori River, getting some shots of all the gigantic LED screens and, of course, the famous Glico Man. And returning back to our room, we swung by the grocery store for a quick dessert part 2, while chilling out in the surprisingly heavy downpour. I'll close things off here with my final thoughts of the trip, while sharing some of my favorite shots from the day. Osaka is a spectacular city. The vibe is relaxed and laid back. The people are friendly and open compared to the bustling modern-day Tokyo. A lot of the shops and restaurants maintain this distinct retro vibe, often giving that feeling of stepping back in time. Compared to Tokyo, the city may be a little more worn down and rough around the edges, but that's what gives it this unique charm. The food is exceptional and very reasonably priced. It would have been amazing to spend some more time here, but I'm sure we'll be back in the future. When you visit, you absolutely cannot miss out on the Osaka specialties, Okonomiyaki and Kushikatsu. And with that being said, I think that will about do it for this episode. For more Tim in Japan, be sure to follow me on Instagram and drop on by the Discord. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.